Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Couple more notes on the death of Eminem's mother. Great observations from the community. KE3735 pointed out that M&M's, the candy, were created September 10th, 1941, meaning Eminem, the rapper's mother, died 83 years and 83 days later. Of course, in Gematria, murder equates to 83. Detroit, Michigan also equates to 83, and it's the city on the 83rd meridian. Again, if you're new here, look up the song Murder by Numbers by The Police from 1983. It's about how killing is as simple as ABC as 1, 2, 3. The practice of coding numbers into word is Gematria. Again, there's a song out there called Gematria, the Killing Name. And we did talk about how his mother's death was also 83 days from the upcoming anniversary of the Slim Shady LP, which put him on the map. But that's another 83. And again, there's no more 83 city than Detroit, the one that Eminem's connected to, even though he's really from St. Joseph, Missouri. Also, John Carter caught this in the news. Elton John, reportedly blind from an illness right now. And it is very interesting because, recall, Eminem is 52 years old right now, 52. And when Eminem and Elton John performed at the Grammys, that was February 21st, 2001, the 52nd day of the year. Eminem's 52 years old right now. Remember, his mother's name, Debbie Nelson, equates to 52 in Gematria. That's the woman who's dead. But the song they performed was Stan, and Elton John sings the chorus for that song, where typically Dido sings it. But the chorus goes, "My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all." So Elton John singing that he can't see, and now at the same time that Eminem's mother's reported dead, the headline's also buzzing that Elton John is blind. I mean, you talk about just straight up mockery and ritualism. And a few other observations from the community. Again, I put out a video earlier today and it covered a lot of these things, how Eminem's tied to the Lions and they're having a banner year, and his mother died at 69 days before the Super Bowl, which goes with the Lions, and it's the year of Super Bowl 59, and Eminem equals 59, and the news broke the day after his mother's death on 59 date numerology. And sadly, his mother died 46 days after his birthday. That's the sacrifice number, like Genesis 46 is about sacrifice. We've talked about it a million times. And again, I'm going to skip through some of this because we covered it earlier, including how the last time the Lions won a championship was pre-Super Bowl era, and they won with 59 points at Briggs Stadium in Detroit. His mother's maiden name is Briggs, not to mention Briggs Stadium equals 59, like the upcoming Super Bowl, which goes with Henry Ford and how his birthday lines up with the upcoming Super Bowl. Again, skip over some of this because we covered it all earlier, including martial law in Korea on the day Marshall Mathers' mother's announced dead, when he was in the movie from a decade ago about North Korea and Kim Jong-il. And of course, Eminem always had the beef with his ex-wife, the mother of his child, Kim Jong-un. And again, skip over some of this because we covered it earlier. Here's the new information. Good find from the community, Cleaning Out My Closet, about Eminem's troubles with his mother. That song came out July 29th, 2002. From that song's release to the death of his mother, December 2nd, exactly 1,166 weeks. In Jewish gematria, Cleaning Out My Closet equals 1,166. His mother dies 1,166 weeks to the day of the release of the song. Again, Jewish gematria has always been the most important cipher outside of the base ciphers. It produces larger numbers. And again, this is why these different ciphers exist. The people who created these systems are evil geniuses. Also, he opened up a restaurant, Mom's Spaghetti. We covered this. It blew me away that was 2021. I was like, God, that was already over 3 years ago. We covered the ritual at that at the time. Mom's Spaghetti equals 69, like how his mother died at 69. But notice, from the opening of that restaurant to the news breaking of his mother's death the day after, December 3rd, the day of martial law in South Korea, because of infiltration by Kim Jong-un forces. Notice that was 1,162 days. And Jewish Gematria martial law is 1,162. I mean, are you kidding me? And you guys had this one earlier about how it was 331 days after the mother's death, the 67th prime. We see it all the time. Human sacrifice, blood sacrifice, both 67. Satanic equates to 67 when you run it forwards, 122 when you run it in reverse. She died on 12/2. But yeah, again, it's a reminder, there's always more. And if you missed the video earlier today, check that out. But these are all great additions by the community. So it's good to know the knowledge is spreading. More people are using it, and more people are putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Again, thank you to everyone who hits the like and the share. And until next time, True Seeker.